ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday, August 5, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash. Deputy Minister of Interior for Security Affairs Mullah Muhammad Ibrahim Sadr, during an official visit to Helmand province, attended a major meeting with local officials, religious scholars and community elders. Helmand Governor Maulavi Abdurrahman Muslim highlighted improved security and ongoing anti-narcotics efforts, urging support for training centers to enhance police services. Deputy Minister called for respectful public engagement, adherence to uniform standards and effective implementation of security protocols. Meanwhile, the Deputy Minister for Counter-Narcotics, Mullah Abdulhaq Hamkar, praised local efforts and urged intensified action against drug trafficking. Mullah Nuruddin Torabi signed a cooperation agreement worth over $16,000 with the head of the Women and Children Charity Organization. Under the agreement, the organization, supported by the World Food Programme, will distribute food aid to 1,600 families across various districts of Nuristan province. On the other hand, the FAO has launched a €10 million project in Afghanistan aimed at boosting food security and enhancing rural livelihoods for over 21,000 families. Supported by the UK, this 10-month initiative will create jobs, increase agricultural production, and strengthen resilience against climate and economic challenges. Here is a detailed story.
The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, or FAO, has launched a €10 million project funded by the British government aimed at improving food security and rural livelihoods for over 21,000 families across 8 regions in Afghanistan. The project focuses on supporting small-scale farmers, livestock producers, landless workers, as well as widows and female heads of households. The Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Livestock has welcomed the UN initiative, stating that it will create job opportunities in rural areas and enhance agricultural production.
Such programs play a vital role in creating job opportunities, increasing agricultural production and ensuring the sustainability of rural communities. The implementation of separate projects can also strengthen people's resilience against climate and economic challenges. The Ministry of Agriculture of the Islamic Emirates of Afghanistan calls on all partner organizations to expand the implementation of such effective programs across the country so that farmers and rural residents can benefit more.
Conversely, the Minister of Economy believes that implementing such projects can effectively help reduce poverty and improve people's lives.
These kinds of assistance can significantly contribute to poverty, reduction of the improvements of the people's livelihood and economic conditions. We also urge other international organizations to continue their support for the people of Afghanistan.
Recently, Foreign Minister Maulawi Amir Khan Muttaqi met with the new director of the World Food Programme for Afghanistan. During this meeting, he highlighted the current opportunity for implementing significant projects in Afghanistan. He urged the organization to pay attention to the development of the sector in the country.
This week, the Ministry of Public Works announced that over 97,000 metric tons of goods were transported by railways, highlighting a significant boost in freight activity. The ministry's spokesperson revealed that 126 tons of commercial goods, primarily dried fruits, were successfully exported during the same period. Here is the rest of the story.
The Ministry of Public Works reported that 97,587 tons of goods were transported with railways last week. The spokesperson for the ministry stated that this transport occurred along the Hairatan, Aqina, Jorgandi and Khawaf Herat routes.
From July 25 to July 31, Afghanistan's railways transported 97,587 metric tons of goods, including petroleum and non-petroleum items, and other materials imported and exported by the country. Among the total shipments, 126 tons of were exports, primarily consisting of pomegranate juice.
At the same time, some traders view trade transactions through railways as beneficial for the country's economy.
Using the railway for imports and exports has several advantages. First, it reduces costs. Second, it saves time. And third, it ensures safer delivery of goods. This helps connect Afghanistan's exports and trade with the regional markets.
Officials from the Ministry of Public Works stated that they are working to create better conditions for transferring goods and providing additional facilities for traders aiming to expand transportation of traders' goods via railways.
Mobile inspection teams of the General Customs Directorate at the Ministry of Finance report the seizure of a large quantity of smuggled goods over the past week in various provinces. According to the ministry, the confiscated items include both food and non-food products recovered from Herat, Kandahar, Nimroz, Nangarhar and Helmand provinces. On the other hand, the Laghman Traffic Department has issued legal driving licenses to 1,000 drivers after completed both practical and theoretical training. Officials say that this initiative is expected to reduce traffic accidents and related issues in the province significantly. Nazifullah Abu Huraira, the spokesperson for the Laghman Traffic Department, added that efforts are also ongoing to control speeding, seize unregistered vehicles, and remove tinted windows from cars across the province. Overseas health sources in Gaza report that at least 40 Palestinians were martyred yesterday following Israeli airstrikes and shootings in the Gaza Strip. According to the United Nations, over 1,000 Palestinians have died so far in 8 distribution centers across Gaza. Meanwhile, Gaza's Ministry of Health announced that 5 more Palestinians have died from starvation in the past 24 hours. The National Disaster Management Authority has announced the launch of a check dam construction project worth 3 million Afghanis in Baghran district of Helmand province. According to the statement, the project aims to address water shortage issues faced by the local population. 61 young personnel from various units of the Ministry of National Defense have graduated from a 3-month training program in engaging survey, design and tactical communications at the Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu anhu Joint Military Training Command. At the graduation ceremony, officials urged the trainees to apply their skills in the field and support fellow mujahideen. The graduates expressed readiness to serve the Islamic system across the country. On the other hand, the Ministry of Refugees and Repatriation reports that over 4,000 Afghan migrants returned to the country from Iran in the past 24 hours via the Islam Qala and Silk Road crossings. According to the ministry, more than 500 Afghan migrants also returned from Pakistan during the same period through the Torkham, Spin Boldag and Bahramcha border points along the Durand Line. And the final one reads that Parwan Provincial Police Command has discovered and seized a large cache of weapons and ammunition during a targeted intelligence operation in the Sorkh Parsa district. According to the command, the cache included 15 different types of firearms, 5 boxes of PK machine gun rounds, 16 hand grenades, 44 magazines, 35 grenade launcher rounds, 50 mine detonators, and other military equipment. That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night.
شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا